sunglasses
on. Hollywood.
It's a bit bright.
Tom, I'd like to start off with just a clarifying question because it's been coming up a little bit today. The old arm on the shoulder thing, Cyril wants to know, is it because you're actually trying to figure out their range? Is it because you're being friendly? Is it a romantic thing? What exactly is the arm on the shoulder thing?
I'd say it's around 95% romantic. Yeah.
This fight has always been looked as like the next gen of heavyweight, but now you've been preparing for it and you've been studying Cyril perhaps more than you ever have before. Do you still agree with that assessment?
I think so, because we both move unlike regular heavyweights. We both have good footwork, judge the distance well. We don't go in just swinging without any thought, you know what I mean? We're both tactical, technical, good movers, big athletic guys. I think it makes for a good matchup.
He was just in here saying that he can manage his distance better than anyone that you fought before, and therefore he will be the one to be able to take you into these deep waters we so often speak about. There's this idea that's being spoken about that you have to finish this fight in 2 minutes to sort of like look as impressive as John and stuff like that. I'm sure you've heard that narrative, but what is your take on it?
Did he actually use the word deep waters?
He did.
Everybody who said the word deep waters gets knocked out in the first minute. Go back and check the media that you've done. So, I'm pretty happy with that. That's good.
Obviously, you famously once said that you refused to get into a dick measuring contest with Sergey Pavlovich. Is that something you think you'd be interested in with Cyril or no?
I think I'm fighting a losing battle with that one, unfortunately.
There is this thing that's always followed your career where, like, even before you got in the UFC, you couldn't seem to get fights, right? People didn't want to fight you. And then now, even as champion, you have John Jones and Alex trying to fight each other but not fight you. Did you ever think there'd be a moment where you could be in this position and still have guys trying to sort of circumnavigate you and fight other people?
No, there's still guys. There's still guys who want it. Maybe just not the bigger names. You know, those guys have done enough to do whatever they want. So I'm the champion. I fight the number one contender. That's how, in my opinion, that's how champions are supposed to work. He's like, you're the guy, you fight the next guy, prove you're the best, and you rinse and repeat that for as long as possible.
So for the last one for me, obviously, as an athlete from Manchester, I'm sure you thought highly of Ricky Hatton. If you have any thoughts you'd like to share with him about him or anything like that, I'd love to hear it.
Yeah, I think everybody who's around my age group, they grew up on watching Ricky Hatton fights, whether you're a fight fan or not. Like if you're from Manchester, or that kind of area, even just from the UK in general, I think everybody knew and loved Ricky Hatton. Like I only met Ricky Hatton a handful of times. I didn't really know him. Obviously got a lot of mutual friends and stuff. But I think everybody felt like they knew him. And just even the stuff, like as an athlete, it's so touching that he fought in Vegas a few times. And there was like 20,000 Brits went. Not 20,000 Brits had a ticket, but 20,000 Brits wanted to just walk on the same ground as Ricky Hatton did on fight week. And it's a great loss. And I'm sending any condolences to anyone who knew him.
Obviously, your whole goal was to get that belt in front of you when you started your MMA journey. So I guess, how has life been as a champion compared to what you expected it to while you were chasing this belt?
In all honesty, it's been exactly the same. Nothing's changed, really. Still got stuff to do. Still got to go to the gym twice a day. Still got to take my kids to school. Still got to do everything else that everybody else does. So, yeah, nothing's changed.
And, you know, we joked about Cyril saying, you know, taking you to deep waters, and you say everyone that says that gets knocked out in 2 minutes, but there is a lot of tape on Cyril, probably more than a lot of the guys that you have fought. So I guess when you watch him, do you think he has the ability to take you there, or is it still like, I'm just so much better than him?
No, I don't think I'm better than anybody. I think that every fight I go into, and I really respect my opponent, especially Cyril. I think there's this notion with the media and maybe the fans that Cyril's not very good, which is just complete bullshit. I think that he's really, really good. He's super talented. He's been at the top of the division for a number of years, which is not easy to do. He's been an interim champion himself. He's obviously had 2 title shots for the undisputed title as well. So I think the guy's really good. I've took him extremely, extremely seriously. The fact that people expect it to be an easy fight. I don't read into that at all. I think I'm prepared for a really, really hard fight.
In a perfect world, how many times would you have fought since that fight in Manchester?
At least 2 since.
Is the plan still to finish the tattoo on the chest and the torso?
The plan tattoos are never ending. I think we should just avoid that subject. There's a lot of tattoo plans for me, but we'll see.
Hi, Tom. How are you? Right here. In a recent interview, somebody asked you if you compare yourself to John Jones, and you said, I am not John Jones or even close to him, but I'm the best heavyweight walking around right now. Do you think you'll always be compared to John Jones because of the fight and because you were an interim champion and all of a sudden Dana White just announced that no, actually John Jones retired?
I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I want to create my own path and go down that path. I'm not trying to compare myself to anybody else. Look, you got to remember my whole goal in this sport was to do it full time. That was my goal. I've been doing it full time now for a long time. So anything beyond that has been amazing. The fact that I can sit here with the title and be number 1 in the world and the champion and stuff, like, that's just great. So I don't want to be compared to anybody. I'm my own person, and I want to do my own path in my own career.
You and I met during Fight Island. Abu Dhabi has been really good to you. You're defending your title here again. How do you feel about Abu Dhabi?
I absolutely love Abu Dhabi. It's like a second home to me. I absolutely love it. For me personally, it's very convenient. It's like 6 hours away from the UK, 3 hours time difference. The weather's amazing. The people are amazing. Look, if I could do the rest of my career in Abu Dhabi, I would choose that over anywhere else in the world.
I would love to have you here all the time. Last one for me. Is there an added pressure for you? I don't know if that's a repeat of the question that was asked before. Is there an added pressure for you to keep that average of 2 minutes, 2 seconds finish time in the cage?
I think everybody's seen me go in there and get quick finishes. So me and I've got one of the best heavyweight teams in the world, if not the best heavyweight team, some of the best minds in the game, some of the best training partners in the game. We actually discussed, and we've shown what we can do, shown how dangerous I am, and we're going to switch it up this time, and we're going to go out there and win a boring split decision.
Good luck, sir.
Thanks.
Tom for RMC Sport France. 8th main event for Ciryl Gane. 5th for you if we do count the UFC 295 against Pavlovich. Do you leverage that at all in terms of experience?
Sorry, just say that again, please.
8th main event for Ciryl Gane.
Yeah.
5th for you if we do count the co-main event in Madison Square Garden.
So is that advantage for me? Is that what you're asking?
I'm asking you, do you leverage that as the experience on Gane's side? Do you weigh that?
Well, he's got a lot of experience, but I also have a lot of experience myself, so we both know what the pressure's like. The pressure's not easy to deal with. But look, we'll find out on Saturday. I don't know. We'll see.
He just said 3 months out here between Dubai and Abu Dhabi. 3 months, he calls that a bubble. The focus was highly on the ground for him. I tend to think you're lean. Are we going to see a faster, slicker version of Aspinall? My question is, should we summarize your camp as plyometrics going faster and his camp about the ground? Is that pretty much what we should think?
I don't know. I think I look leaner, but I'm actually a fair bit heavier than I was in my last fight. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I've been improving in all areas. In the physical aspect, mental aspect, my game's improved a lot in the time I've had away. So I have no idea.
Okay. Last one. Common opponents. Spivak, Volkov. Is that a common base? Do you compare, contrast?
A little bit, but every fight's different. You never know exactly what's going to happen until you're in there with somebody. So, yeah, we both fought the same guy twice, 3 times apparently, but styles make fights, don't they? Everything's different. You don't know how he's feeling on that night. Sometimes like you go in there and you just don't perform very well. Sometimes you go in there, you perform really well when you don't feel very good. So it just depends on the night, really.
Hello, Tom, for French TV as well. You said earlier that you've been preparing many times for the John fight that actually never happened. Can you remind us how many camps have you done?
They weren't camps as such. It was just like we were given a time frame of when the fight's going to happen, so we just started preparing for that. It was never like we were never given like a deadline or signed a contract or anything like that. It was just like, he's going to be ready in this time, and we started preparing. So it wasn't like a full camp or anything.
At UFC Paris, we had a few time interview with you, and you told us that you would be really happy if you never go to the second round in your career, if people can still question about your cardio. But yesterday, your father, Andy, he told us he would be really happy that you can go to a decision so people can see that you have cardio. How confident are you that you can demonstrate domination on a 5-round fight?
Yeah, as I just said, we're going for a 5-round split decision, close fight win. Jab, just jabs, like just jabbing your way to win. Crowd will be booing after a couple of minutes, and just maintain that slow pace for 5 rounds. That's what we're going for.
Thank you.
Hi Tom, welcome to Abu Dhabi, mate. I know you just mentioned the line that you don't really want to be compared to anyone, but Michael Bisping, who's also here in Abu Dhabi, compare you to Muhammad Ali of the MMA world. Any thoughts on that?
I don't know about that, mate. Where's he pulled that one from? Old Bisping.
He did an interview with us, and yeah, that was one of his first lines.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, that's a massive compliment, but I've still got a bit more work to do, mate, before then.
Can you see the comparisons, though? You do?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, all right. You've said previously you want to be an active champion. You don't want to be waiting around for fights. Should you overcome Ciryl Gane, who do you really see left in the heavyweight division? And I know everyone's talking about John Jones, Alex Pereira, but I quite like the sound of Tom Aspinall, Alex Pereira. What about that?
I don't know, whatever the UFC want to do. I think it's pretty obvious that they're going to do the winner versus winner. Me and Gane versus Volkov and Almeida. Sorry. Yeah, not like a tag team match. It sounded like I was doing it like a tag team then. No, the winner of us versus the winner of them. I think it's going to be next for the heavyweight title.
Okay, and a lot of people in the know are predicting a very long run for you as heavyweight champion. What's your ultimate goal? Like, where do you, when you finally call it a day, what do you want to look back on?
As I said a minute ago, the ultimate goal has been done a long time ago, which is to do it full time. I've been doing it full time for a long time now. That was the ultimate goal. Anything on top of that is good. I don't know. As far as being a long-reigning heavyweight champion and stuff like that, we'll just see how it goes. I don't know. But I am confident that I'm the best fighter in the division. But it's heavyweight MMA. You never know what's going to happen. Well, there's 2 things that can happen. You can win or lose. And there's only 2 of us in there. You never really know. So, look, the heavyweight title's like a hot potato, isn't it? People are just dropping it left and right. It doesn't stay around for too long. Heavyweight MMA is too dangerous. So, we'll see.
Thanks, mate.
Hi, Tom. Yusuf, MMA 101. We saw Ciryl Gane focusing on wrestling in his training camp in Dubai and sparring with high-level wrestlers. And in addition to his striking arsenal and skills, do you think that this will help him in the fight and make it the most difficult fight for you?
Yeah, I think it's got to help him. He needed to improve his grappling. And I'm sure he has. He's a smart guy. He's a good fighter, great athlete. And I'm sure he's a lot better than the last time we seen him wrestle.
Does it cause any sort of pressure on you to know that John Jones will be watching this fight on TV and will be prepared in case you lose to tweet that this is the next guy you said he will beat me? See what I did to Ciryl Gane. See what Ciryl Gane did to Tom Aspinall.
No.
Not at all?
No.
What does it mean to have your father here with you in the fight and in Abu Dhabi? This is my last question.
Yeah, anyone who knows our story knows that my dad got me into MMA. He was there from the beginning. He will be there to the end. And that is our thing. My dad is also a big fan of Abu Dhabi, like me. So we are happy to be here, of course.
Tom. I think it was last year, Tom, down here to your right.
Sorry, mate, yeah.
I think it was last year when I spoke with you and you said that you didn't want to be in this game for too long. You said maybe 4 or 5 years and then rack up a whole load of title defenses and then leave. Given the fact that you've had 14 months out, has that changed your timeline for your career?
That's a great question that I don't know the answer to. I have no idea. So we're just going to see how it goes. We're going to see how it goes. At the moment, I absolutely love doing this sport. everything's good. I'm winning. My body feels great. Really enjoy my life. Everything's great. How long that'll go on for, that's out of my hands. I don't know.
And given the hiatus, I'm assuming the goal is, well, all things well, that you come out with no injuries, that you just want to rack up as many title defenses as soon as possible.
That's the plan, mate, yeah. Just march forward, keep winning.
Cheers, man.
Hi, Tom. A little bit unusual. Cyril predict win by decision.
Samesies.
Yeah.
Yes.
What's your prediction? Yours?
Same.
Same.
Yeah, split decision win, but in my favour.
And no worries to go in the second, third round. You have you trained a lot. Like
Oh no! I get 2 minutes in, I get really tired. So it's gonna be just me, not doing much for the next 4.5.
Is this a question? Like, it's a good point to have all these knockouts, but sometimes do you ask yourself how it will go, like further in the fight, in a 5-round fight?
Yeah, I ask myself all the time, but we've not got there yet. I can't give you an answer.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah, Tom, over here. Right. No.
Wait. Oh, sorry.
No, I thought you're good. A controversial split decision robbery? No, I'm kidding. I wanted to ask your immediate reaction to Jon Jones. Like, obviously he retired, and then 2 weeks later he says he's back. What was your immediate reaction to that?
Oh, I don't care. I'm like focused on my own career. So as soon as they said that I've got to fight, that's all I thought about. To be honest, it's just that I'm fighting, and that's it.
Yeah, because Jon said he wanted to fight at the White House, and Dana said 1,000,000,000 chances that happens. What's your opinion of? Do you think he actually fights at the White House?
Oh, I hope he gets what he wants. Wish him all the best. Yeah.
Thanks.